Well, here we are. Gets a little expensive, but to get a hamburger, but I know where one is for $3. But this is really good soup, and it's got big chunks, chunky Campbell's chunky soups, and it only costs $4. It says 15 grams of protein per can, which means when they make the soup, they use a lot of beef and juices in there. And so you end up with more protein and beef chunks. It's just like eating a can of chili, Dennis's chili or Stag chili or homemade chili. You've got the beans and you've got the beef chunks and the sauce, and that makes a very healthy meal for you. And of course, fruit's good, but I suggest, along with making yourself sandwiches for lunch, once in a while have this chunky soup, or this is good for lunch too with the soup and sandwich. If you're a big tall person, you might want to add more and more things to your lunch because you need more protein and stuff. So you could have soup, sandwich, you could have a side salad or coleslaw. After that you could add some fruit like an orange or banana or apple. And then on top of that, you could have dessert. This is all for lunch, remember. Or you could have 2 or 3 cans of soup, plus 2 or 3 other things. You could add cookies, you could add, what's another thing? Oh, yogurt, you could add yogurt. That's better in the morning. Chips, you could add chips too. A bag of chips. So by the time you're done, you've got enough calories to make sure you have enough carbohydrates and grains and proteins to make your body work better. All those are necessary. The carbohydrates, which is grains, 4 servings. E equals MC squared is 4 servings of grains. And the reason that is E is energy equals mass times Celsius, which is temperature because it's got to be warm, squared. And what that means is if you heat up the sandwich and make it warmer, it's going to work better and faster for you. So 4 grains. So you can, I don't know if you could you could figure out your weight and height somehow and put it in that answer for energy and figure out how much more sandwiches you need. But the warmer it is, the faster it's going to go, is what the story is. And you need to be able to walk faster and all that. So you need a lot of combination stuff. Just keep adding stuff till you feel better about yourself. Now, potatoes are very good, but they have minerals in them. And if you're working around heavy machines or equipment, or you were going to a PG&E power plant, that might help you keep yourself together because of the minerals in the potatoes. That'll help you keep your body together. But when you're trying to make proteins and blood and energy and calories, caloric energy, you need grains like oats and rice and wheat and corn. And if you don't have grains, you won't have the energy that your body needs to make proteins. Proteins. Grain is protein. Grain is a protein. A sandwich with 2 slices is fine, but if you have 4 slices of bread, that's a full protein. So the other thing you need is protein itself, which is meats and, thank you. Meats and dairy, and so you've got several kinds of proteins. Your grains, your meat, your dairy, and cheese, things like cheese. And that's very, very important because once you reach the level of starches that you need for your body to make into sugars, which is energy, you'll be okay. Then you feel like running, then you feel like jogging, then you feel like doing the Olympics, then you feel like doing that because your body finally has natural sugars that made out of food, which is calories, to go run and go kick football in the field or whatever. If you don't do that, you're going to get tired, you might get faint, you might get dizzy, you might fall over, you might overtax your body, which is bad news. Now, potatoes are good, but it does not replace grains. Grains are the most important thing you need. Now, in your cupboard in the morning for breakfast, you can buy 4 or 5 different kinds of cereals, and a lot of people do, and then take your pick on whatever day you want and change around. Rice Krispies, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, Kellogg's wheat Raisin Bran, and oatmeal, instant oatmeal. Take your pick. Some people like hot cereals like hot corn mesa cereal or cream of wheat. Some people have hot rice with cinnamon and sugar and milk. And some people like millet and barley. So you've got to find out which grain you like the most and try to eat more of it. If you need 2 to 4 bowls of cereal before you go out on the football field or PE at school, you need 4 bowls or 6. You know, that's just the way it is. Plus, they got vitamins in it. But the potatoes are extra. If they told you at McDonald's you have to have potatoes to make the protein, that is not true. That isn't true. That's a starch, which is good, but it's a starch which doesn't have protein in it. So you need protein and starch together. This is what I learned in chemistry, intro to chemistry. Proteins and starches together makes energy. Now Einstein said E energy equals M mass times Celsius squared. So don't forget, you need grains. Now, a lot of people eat rice and beans together and, think that's it. That's a complete protein, and I don't know for sure about rice and beans, except for rice, I know, is a complete protein. Beans is a heavy protein, so it's got minerals in it, sort of like potatoes. So if you're going to be out there running on the football field and try to drag your legs along with the heavy beans or the heavy potatoes, and it works, go ahead. But it would be better to be light-footed with grains. Now, if you need to eat 5 sandwiches, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pieces of bread, go ahead, because then you're going to have a lot of caloric energies. It makes into a natural sugar because it just does, and it works with the body, and the body says, ooh, I got energy, I made blood, I made fingernails, I made hair, I made skin, I made some bone, I made some muscles and nerves. Oh, this is really good, I feel very good. That's what the body says. So it's important to you to listen to your body, and vegetables are important too, and fruits. And when you're a baby, you start out with the little things of cereal, so it's not that hard to remember what you had. There's those little boxes of oats cereal, wheat cereal, corn cereal, and you take your pick, and it's very, very easy to eat when you're a baby. So you get used to eating those cereals, and you add fruit, and you add vegetables, and then you add 4 different kinds of meats, and you're good to go. Your teeth pull up, you're ready to go. But if you haven't achieved that place yet with those foods, that maybe because you need milk every 2 or 3 hours when you're a baby. So maybe you need milk every half hour if you need it more, or drink more milk, or cheese, or ice cream. Because you need, milk is to help the heart, helps the bones, helps the teeth, helps your body work right. So we all drink milk, it seems like, or eat cheese or yogurt. So you might need more servings of that. But if you're having trouble with your teeth pulling up and you did everything, try drinking milk every 2 hours, or not every 2 hours, but every hour or every half hour, until you find the spot where it seems to be working. Milk also is a protein, so when you put the starches, the grains, with the proteins like meat and dairy, then it works together to make the sugars that the body has calories. Now you say, can I just eat bread? Well, sure, you can just eat bread, but pretty soon you're going to get hungry for some meat or cheese or something that makes that grain work even better. So you'll figure it out. The main thing is just keep trying. And potatoes as good as minerals, nuts as good minerals, and beans as minerals, that's good too. But you need to have the lighter side of protein, which is beef, chicken, or pork, or milk, or dairy, or egg, or fish, and grains. Now when they make fish, and chicken, they always put a breading on there, the crumbs, the breadcrumbs, and the Kellogg's cornflake crumbs. They know what they're doing, so trust them a little bit, and you'll figure it out. I felt better when I ate French fries, but I know for a fact that if I ate 2 or 3 sandwiches or hamburgers at McDonald's, I even felt better because I had 6 pieces of bread. So, and then if I ate an extra apple pie, that was also extra grain and wheat. But when I ate the potatoes, I felt heavy and lethargic. So you pick it out, you'll be fine. All you need to do is remember that God loves you. And if you look up in the Nutritional Almanac, it's a blue book. Kaiser Health Food Store that used to be here at State in La Cumbre used to make the protein powder drinks, fruit drinks, and all that stuff. But that book was the Nutritional Almanac, and there tells you everything that I am telling. Have a good day.